Hello dearie, welcome back to another tutorial. My name is Sonia. So today we are going to be learning how to create this Bubu patch, Bubu with a built-up neckline. So this video is going to be in two parts because it's lengthy. Okay, so let's go there. So here this is my pattern paper. So I'm just going to be illustrating it like a boo because if you want to draft on your own, your pattern paper doesn't really have to be this big. So I'm just using this as an illustration. Okay, so you fold your pattern paper into two. After folding into two, you're going to be taking away 5 inches, 5 inches, and you're going to mark that as a start line. So I'm just trying to make the lines visible here. So here just marking my shoulder measurement, which is really not necessary or important, but it's just like a guard. Okay, so after that I'm going to be taking my neck width, which is 3.5 for the neck, because I'm going to be starting with drafting the back neckline. Then the depth is 1 inch. So I'm just going to connect the line. So you're going to measure what you have on your back neckline. So for mine, I got 4 inches. So that's the reason we had to take out 5 inches from the pattern. So I'm going to be coming up from there by the value, the 4 inches, and I'm going to connect the lines like this. I'm using a broken line because this line is also serves as a guard too. So after that, I'm going to be coming out from here. From that point, I'm going to be coming out by 1.25. Then I'm going from there, I'm going to mark the 4 inches 4 inches measurement I took from the neck, like this. So I'm going to just connect it. After marking it, I'm going to connect it. So I took 1.25. Then I'm going to connect it like this, the way I place my tape. Mark the 4 inches and connect like this. Here I've already done it because I thought I was recording. It was the camera was on recording. I never knew it was on recording. So this is what I actually did after connecting it up. I connect. So you're going to be placing this on the 90 degree on this pattern master. Here, this is the 90 degree. If you look at it closely, you will see the 90 degree from that mark. You place it on that place that you mark your 4 inches, and you just trace it like this. That line is where the 90 degree is. If you look at the pattern master, you see it there. So from there, you after marking it, you take your 2 inches for the width of your neckline, 2 inches, or you can take 1.75. It depends on you. Then for the front neckline, I'm going to be coming down by 7.5 or 8 inches. It depends on how deep you want it to be. So I took 7.5, and I connect like this. So I now took my chest line and the length of the. I'm actually taking the length of the front. I took 20 inches, but later I actually added it to be 23 inches. Okay, so let's just, but what I took here is 20 inches. So I just connect the line like this. So that's going to be for my the length of what I'm trying to build here. Okay, so I'm going to be opening this up, but before I open it up, I have to cut the pattern. So I'm just going to fold it back again. And I'll just take this out. So here I'm just I wanted to mark my the my chest line. So here I took my chest line. I just mark it there because I just want to know where my chest line is, just like a guard. Okay. So now I'm going to cut. So I'll open the pattern up. After opening it up, I'm going to mark the midpoint. It's showing there, but I just want to use my marker to make the line visible. So after marking down to my neck, the neck depth for the front, so we're going to choose whether it is you're going to choose if you're going to come in from the left or the right side. So yeah, I'm just marking the chest line. So from this midpoint, I'm going to be coming out by 2 inches. You can come out by 1.5. Depends on how wide you want this part to be. Then after that, you're going to be connecting it to the neckline. I just want to make this neckline visible for the front. So you connect it from that 2 inches you took, connect it, you follow the arrow. That's where you connect it, because I actually made a mistake here. From that midpoint, you come out by 2 inches on 1.5. Then you connect it to this arrow, this neckline, not where I'm just taking it now, because I actually made a mistake. It's not like this. You connect from the arrow, okay? So this is a mistake, and I'm going to correct it. And from there, other neck part, you take it down like this. So now you're going to determine how wide you want it to be. For me, I took 2 inches. You can take 1.5. You can take 1 inch. It depends on how wide you want it. Then you take it down to the neck line, the neck depth, like this. So from this side, you're going to be marking the other side. You're going to be taking 1.5 inch, and you just mark it like this. This is going to start from the neckline, please. I made a mistake here. So I'm just trying to see if I can make mine deeper. So I actually made it deeper, actually coming down by 8 inches. So I changed the neck depth. This arrow, that's where you're going to start the neckline, because I made a mistake. The place that I'm pointing is a mistake. So just follow the arrow from the neckline there. That's where you're going to make this slant line, okay? Then from here, you're going to be taking either 1 inch or 1.5 inch, like this. So we're going to connect like this. I'm going to connect it from that side down like this. Please, you're going to pardon me for this mistakes, because I actually made some mistakes on this, and because I'm using marker, I cannot really erase it. But if you follow what I'm doing, you actually get it, okay? Please pardon. Okay, so just draw this line like this from this edge draw it like that. So this is won't be needed. And what we're going to do next is I'm going to be coming out from this other side. That's from that place, that edge there, from where we took our 1.5 there. I'm going to be coming out there by 3 inches or by 4 inches. It depends on how you want it. You can actually create your own design. It mustn't really be this. So this line that I took down from this other side is also a mistake. I had to change the pattern. So ignore this drawing that I'm drawing here. I'm really sorry for this. Okay, so I just connect this line like this, and I added a little pattern at the down of the bottom of this pattern, because I wanted it to be about 23 inches. Okay, you can actually make your own design. So as we're proceeding of this tutorial, you will understand it. Okay, so this place, like I said earlier, I took 4 inches out. Then I'm going to connect it. Then from the mid, this is the midpoint. I later extended my length. I extended it, so the full length I had there is 23. From this midpoint, this other side, I came out by 2 inches. Then from here, I came down from this place about I came down about 5 inch, and I connect like this. My marker is not visible, but I'm going to make it visible, so just follow what I'm doing. So from here, I'm going to connect it to that 2 inches I took out from the length. So this line is not needed. Okay, my marker here is not visible, but I'm going to make it visible. Okay, so I'll still come down from this place. Okay, I'm going to be coming down by 8 inches. Then you connect it down to that place that you came out by 2 inches. So I'm going to take another marker and I'm going to connect it for you to see what I did there. But you can actually create your own design. Okay, so I'm going to make the lines visible. Please, I'm so sorry for this. It's because it's a marker and I cannot erase it, so just bear with me. But you're going to understand what I'm doing when you watch to the end. Okay, so I'm just making it visible to see what I drew. This slant part, please, is not from this place, it's from the neckline. You start from the neckline, and you're going to see it at the end. I'm going to correct it at the end. That was actually a mistake. So this is how it's going to be. Okay, so this is how the pattern, but on this neck side, this other slant neck side is going to start from the neckline. Please, I showed you on use an arrow to indicate it earlier on. Okay, so now after that, so this is where I actually discovered that I made a mistake. So I'm just canceling that part. So this is where you're going to mark the start, to connect like this. So now we're going to cut out the pattern. So I'm sorry for the mistakes. It's because I'm using a marker, so I cannot actually erase it when I discovered. So I just hope you understand. Okay. So now we're going to be cutting this out. So this part we are cutting is the front pattern. Okay. This is the front patch for the built-up necklace. So this is how you're going to arrange it on your pattern, the fabric. So you can actually create any design of your choice. It doesn't really be this. Okay. So now we're going to start for the patches. So I'm just assuming this is our fabric or fold, for Bubu. So I just assume the width is the width you want, maybe 22, 20, 23, depends on how you want it, but oftentimes it's about 22, 23. Okay, so let's just assume this is your width, and you can actually calculate this with your head. Okay, but I'm just illustrating here with this pattern. Then you take your your waist, you take your waist measurement, and please, if you want to do this, ensure you add that 5 inches. You see the 5 inches we took up for the pattern, the previous pattern. You're going to take it before you mark your waist measurements as a start line. So here I just mark the waist. That's the length of what I need. 17 inches. Then I will open it up. Just assume this is your fabric. You can actually calculate it with your head. Just divide your width by the numbers of parts you need. Okay, but I'm just illustrating it here. So now the width of this, now you're going to mark the width of your fabric when you open it up. When you mark it, you're going to divide it by 3 inches. You divide it by 3, sorry. Divide it by 3. Then the value you get is what you're going to use to cut your fabric. So after dividing this pattern by 3 inches, I got 12 for the width. Okay, I got 12 inches for the width. So I just divide. Yeah, I'm dividing it, the pattern. So I got 12. So I was just marking 12. So into 3, I got 12. So this isn't actually necessary. You can actually just calculate it and just mark on your pattern. Okay, this is just an illustration. So I'm just going to take only this side. This is just what I need, the 12 by 17 inches. Okay, so this is what you're going to use to cut the patches. On our next video, I'm going to show you how you're going to join everything and sew. Please pardon me for all the mistakes on this video, but I know that you're going to understand when you watch it. Okay, so stay tuned for the next part 2. I'm going to show you how I join all these pieces together. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for watching. God bless you. Bye.